Thursday. Hope you're doing good. On this channel, first of all, welcome to this channel. Do you have a difficult boss? Are you a boss dealing with a difficult employee? These are the kinds of questions, kinds of things that we talk about on this channel. So join us. Let's kick it around. Okay, we are gonna, and we do this while we move around and get our little 7-minute reset. So let's get moving. This is definitely the passion of my life, is to talk about ways to just be more productive in your work day, have more energy, be more productive, and just generally be, happier. Okay, reverse it. I've been in both situations. I have worked for folks. Certainly I have. And I have had a staff. And being in both positions, I guess I can kind of speak to both situations, right? Okay, let's do some shoulder rolls. There's really only one thing that you absolutely need to do, and everybody's got a boss, right? Switch it. Find out what your boss wants. Give it to them. Find out what they want. Give it to them. Find out what aggravates them. Don't do that. Okay, roll your neck around. Pretty simple, right? But let me tell you, over the years, I worked 40 years. I know situations are different. Perspective, whether you're the employee, switch it, or you are the boss, trying to deal with your staff. But things are never a problem until people show up, right? That's kind of what it's about. People are difficult. You're difficult. I'm difficult. We're all difficult. Okay, put your hands behind your head. Hips, feet hip distance apart. I want you to squat, and then I want you to move your body from side to side and feel how amazing this makes the sides of your body feel. It's awesome. Let's take it slow. Now, in my career, in my experience, I guess, well, I won't shy away from these topics. I'll just tell you. I have private sector experience and I have federal government experience. And, they're somewhat they're different. The situations are different. The climate is different. But the thing that I want to kind of talk about, okay, stay here. Come down into more of a sumo squat. So put your feet farther apart, face them out. And then I want you to reach from side to side. It's really challenging for me to keep my train of thought going along with my body. I'm going to get better at this as time goes on. So if you notice, you can only change yourself. You can't change someone else, right? That's pretty obvious. But what you can do is become a student of that boss. Does it really bug them that you're messy? Clean your desk. If there's something small like that you can do, just do it. Because, until you are the boss, it's kind of difficult to feel their stressors. Okay, stay in your squat position, but face your feet forward, bring them in a little bit, and let's go back to the sides. Oh, this feels so good. Now, these little resets, so you need to keep yourself healthy, first and foremost, because that job's a job. It's not your life. It's not your husband. It's not your wife. It's not your kids. And you want to reach that final, leg, and you're getting close to retirement. You want to be healthy. So I really want to talk about fitness and taking those breaks and getting up and moving and getting your circulation going. Okay, put them back out a little bit. Face your feet out towards the side and reach. Exaggerate so you get that. Oh, in the sides of your body, along your oblique. Examine yourself. Is there anything that you can change? Do you accidentally, not on purpose, wind up being late a lot? That's really annoying. Maybe, kind of think about how you can not do that anymore. Deadlines, do you meet them? In a position of being a supervisor, and I spent the last 4 years of my life in that role. Okay, we're gonna do some calf work. Oh, kick it out just a little bit. Shake it around. We're gonna get up on our toes. Park your hands on your waist. Get up on your toes. And then squat down, staying up on your toes. Drop your heels and get up. We're gonna do 4 of these. On your toes. Balance, squat, drop those heels, stand back up. On your toes, squat down. We do have to drop your heel. Give those calves a little bit of love, especially if you're up and down on heels. Oh, squat down, drop your heels, stand back up. Okay, let's just do an arm sequence together. Let's put your arms out, and we're gonna bring them in and out. Here we go. I loved being a boss. I loved working for people. I can definitely say that the most challenging part of my career was the last 4 years where I supervised people. Because supervising is a huge responsibility. I hope you have a good boss. If you're working for someone, I really do. But, I guess at times maybe you want to examine that, keep that resume updated. If something changes, don't stay in a bad situation. But I would definitely kind of look inside yourself and see if there's anything that you are doing that is annoying. Cut it out. And that sounds kind of, silly, but are you doing anything that, underneath, profound question. Are you doing anything that you would not put up with? There's a profound question. If you are, cut it out. If you've been in the same job for many, many years, it's easy to just slide into these kinds of behaviors. And, our days can just be so lovely. And we can have wonderful relationships at work and do all sorts of really great things. Or we can drive each other crazy. And I've been on both sides of that. Put your arms up and bring them forward. We're doing all kind of things with our arms, but what I'm doing here is just trying to get them fatigued. Are you feeling it? Because I am. Could you put up with you? I guess is the question. And just spend a little time in that headspace. And these are, tips and tricks that I got along the way from so many training courses and personality tests and things that exercises I've done with my church. Okay, put your arms out and little pulses. Just, bring the best you every day. Gosh, if we all did that, including that boss. And I guess what I would say to any boss is please try to be even. Nobody wants to have a surprise every day. If you come in, put your arms forward, stick those elbows together and make them stay together and bring it forward and back. A little bicep work. It's very difficult to gauge And it affects staff and people very negatively if you're up and down and all over the place. Everybody has a bad day, a one-off, but if we can try to present ourselves in the same way every day, it just builds calm into the atmosphere. No surprises. Nobody's walking on pins and needles for absolutely no reason. Okay, take your body into a chair pose. Dangle your arms forward and bring it into a reverse fly. We are all so very, very different in personality, background, time of life. I don't know, maybe you have 4 kids, maybe you have no kids, maybe you're married 3 times, maybe you've never been married. You see what I mean? It's just very, very difficult to understand where someone is coming from. Communication. I would say err on the side of over communicating. Say it. Make sure it was understood. Say it again. Sometimes send an email. Okay, let's stretch your arms. Across the front. Oh, that actually feels so good. Deep cleansing breath. Sorry, I'm going a little long today. I'll be quiet. The subject is fascinating to me. And I've been thinking about it all morning in preparation to kind of talk about relevant things on this channel. This is just really a fascinating subject to me, obviously. It's all intertwined. Mind, body, spirit, health. You need all of it. Okay, just put your hand in the center of your back. Trying to strike up a balanced life. That's what we're going to talk about. That's what I want to talk about. Give me your comments. Let me know what you think. Reverse it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you're not subscribed, could you subscribe? Could you hit that like button? It sends the algorithm into a tizzy and throws it out in front of people. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Have an amazing evening.